Week 2 of the 5k training block. Ta-da! So we are out on a family buggy run with a very excited Harry and a really excited Matt. But it's Tuesday, starting the week on a Tuesday because yesterday I was just wiped. But yeah, week 2 of 5k training commences now with my coach, who's yet to give me a plan. I love busting his balls. So it is Wednesday evening and we're about to head out. Matt's going to come with me. He did a 5k time trial this morning, but he's going to come with me because, let's face it, it's an easy run for him coming with me. But yeah, it's just, I think, a warm-up and then some... He's lurking. And then some, and then doing 1 minute on, 1 minute off at, I don't know what pace. What pace?
Feel.
Okay, so the 1 minute on, 1 minute,
Fast but smooth.
So the plan is 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and the minute on is just fast, smooth, maintaining form apparently. So go and do some reps of that. I think we're going to do about 10. But yeah, that's the first session of the week. Yesterday was just those easy miles because the aerobic stuff is obviously still important. I'm not actually looking forward to this because it's now getting really dark, but guess you gotta get used to it now.
I think she enjoyed.
I'm hoping this isn't blinding you right now.
Put some light on. Be like yo.
So that's that session ticked off. Matt's being my cameraman. Now I can't see where I'm running. But yeah, that's that session done. I actually felt really sick through all of the reps and I was sick after. But it's done, it's a start. Yeah, first one ticked off. So I spewed on my first session, which was 1 minute on, 1 minute off. I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if anybody else is the same, but when it comes to speed work, when it comes to fast stuff, this is how much I hate it because I'm a spewer. I spew quite a lot. Kind of, I don't even need to try that hard until I feel sick and I start spewing. Now I get that a lot of that is fitness related, so I'm just not that fit. But even when I am fit, I spew. It's kind of part and parcel of it. So it's been a little bit all over the place this week with travelling for Run With interviews. So Natasha Cochrane's interview is up. I will put a link up here. And also Gemma came for 5k time trial. Her interview, I spoke to her after, so her interview will be up this week as well. It was great talking to Gemma because she's done 5k specific stuff and 5k has been her goal. She's also an endurance runner, she likes her marathons and her ultras, but again she's another person that's taken it back to try and improve their 5k time in order to improve her marathon time and everything else after that. Yeah, just having a hypo. I've got 3 miles done, but I've misjudged the blood sugars today. I think I had my injection a bit too close to this run, so my blood sugars have just gone whew. And as I've gone through all the Jelly Baby supplies and I am shaking like a leaf, I'm calling it there. Matt did say that he would come get me, but Harry is eating, so I don't want to disturb the little monkey. Whew. It's tough to function when you're having a hypo, but there we go. Good job it was just easy miles. So it's Friday and it's another session. So today I have been out to do a threshold session. It actually went quite well. quite proud of that one because I did it by myself. Matt wasn't pacing me, although he wasn't pacing me with the minute on, minute off the other day. But yeah, so the threshold session was a mile warm-up and then 4 times 5 minutes at threshold pace. And we calculated that based off my benchmark 5k time. So for each 5 minutes I was meant to be averaging around 9:33 minute miles. I think the first one I did like 9:29, the 9:30, I think maybe the second one 9:29 again, maybe third one. The fourth one was straight into the wind, which sounds like excuses, but it was quite savage, and that was 9:40. So yeah, quite pleased with that. The recoveries in between the threshold parts were 1 minute steady. They did drop off a little bit, I was getting tired, but the threshold parts were good, so I can't be disappointed with that. Job done on a Friday evening, and yeah, it feels good to be doing something different with my training. Harry? Hello? Harry? Oh, hello, Harry and Fred. What were you doing behind the door? You okay, Fred? So it's Saturday evening and I'm just out for some easy miles, about to meet a friend. So I've just run a couple of miles to go meet her around the lake, obviously. But yeah, nothing mega today. Yesterday was a session, so just keeping the heart rate lower today, working on the aerobic base. This morning I did a bike session. I say session, more aerobic stuff. Whilst I watched the World Half Marathon Championships. Amazing day. The ladies absolutely smashed their PBs, and the UK men's team, or Great Britain, all got PBs, I think, and a season best. So yeah, it's obviously a really good course and really good conditions, and all that training's paying off for them. Very exciting to watch. Sunday morning glam. So I have just done an hour and a half on the bike, 30 miles, to replicate what would have been my long run today. Kind of replicating, kind of not. I would have spent an hour and a half time on feet, so I've done that on the bike. It's obviously not the same, but it's close enough. It's still an effort. It's still easy heart rate. I had company with this one for the last half an hour, which was interesting, but yeah, so that's an hour and a half on the bike, just working at an aerobic level, and half an hour strength. The reason I'm doing this today is because during my easy miles yesterday, my foot actually flared up a little bit. It really random. I'd done 2 miles and I stopped and waited for my friend to arrive, and during that pause my foot started hurting. I don't know why. It's very swollen again today, but I think it might have something to do with tight calves and the fact that I wore turbos for quite a big session on Friday. I think my calves are just really tight, so I think that might have aggravated it. I don't know, but anyway, the best thing to do is to just stop and knock it back. You know, there's no reason to go and do a long run where it might do even more damage. So maybe do the long run tomorrow. Anyway, I've waffled loads. So excuse the ironing board table, but I've been reading this book. You can see I'm almost done, but that's my bike book of choice. I really enjoy getting stuck into the sessions, and I actually really enjoy doing something a bit different to kind of just banging in the easy miles. And it's obviously something that I need to do to get quicker, because my body's just very used to just going at one speed. So the way to change that speed is to try something different. Anyway, week 2 was good. Looking forward to week 3. the foot has settled back down again, so that's good. So when it comes to sessions and my running at the moment, obviously I want to get faster, but I have got to remember, and I think anybody's got to remember when you're doing something like 5k training for a specific goal, even marathon training for a specific goal, is that you have to train where you're at now. So although I want to be running faster, I can't run faster at the moment. So when I'm trying to hit my paces, the paces that are set for my session, it's based off my current level. Obviously, the fitter I get, the faster I get, then they will change in accordance to where I'm at. But if I go off and try and run my sessions and bits and pieces at the speed that I want to aim for eventually, I can't do it. Either I'll break or I just won't complete the session, so there's no point in doing it. So I am trying to be really mindful that I've got to train to what ability I can run at now, not what I'm hopefully heading for. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed week 2, maybe got some tips with the sessions. Obviously I'll be documenting it all, so we'll see what week 3 brings. I have kicked up the strength training, so hoping to maintain that going forward into week 3. Just to try and ward off any niggles, because I'm asking a bit more of my body than I usually do. Not obviously mileage wise, but just intensity. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm looking forward to cracking on with week 3. I'm really enjoying this different kind of training, and I'm also already counting down to my next time trial to see where I'm at. That's the beauty of a 5k, is that you can go and do that much more often than you can go and aim for a marathon. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this week, and I shall catch up